Hey everyone, welcome back to the Deep Dive. We're diving into something today that, well, let's face it, hits close to home for all of us building businesses online. It's about investment strategies, but not just any strategies, specifically those tailored for online entrepreneurs.
Yeah, and it's about recognizing that for online entrepreneurs, business and personal finances are often intertwined. So having a solid plan for where your money goes beyond the day-to-day of your business can be a game changer. It's not just about making money, it's about building lasting wealth and securing your future.
Exactly. And we've got a great jumping off point for this deep dive. It's an article from blogwidow.com, just came out today, April 5th, 2025. 10 investment strategies for online entrepreneurs. That's the title.
Catchy.
It is. And we're going to break
Yeah.
down these 10 strategies, not just list them off, but really get into the why, the how, and what it means for you. No jargon, just actionable insights to help you think strategically about where to put your resources as an online entrepreneur.
I think what's really interesting is how these strategies aren't isolated. They can actually work together to create a more resilient financial picture for you.
For sure. So let's jump right in. Strategy number one,
Mm.
reinvest in your business. Now, this might seem obvious, but the article digs deeper. It's not just about keeping the lights on. It's about fueling future growth.
Right. Think of it like upgrading your car. You put in better fuel, better parts, you get better performance, right? And the article gives some really concrete examples of what this looks like in an online business.
Okay, so things like upgrading your website, not just a new coat of paint, but making it faster, improving the experience for users, maybe adding features that directly lead to more sales. Or think about, better customer support, happy customers or repeat customers. And then, of course, scaling, bringing on help, expanding your product line, reaching new markets. All of these are investments that increase your business's capacity to generate more revenue down the road.
It's about making the engine of your business more powerful.
Exactly. And the article gives a really cool example of this in action.
Yeah, it talks about an e-commerce business. They invest in some advanced automation tools. Sounds kind of techy, but it's actually all about the bottom line. It makes their operations smoother, keeps their customers happy, and saves them money in the long run. It's a smart use of technology to make their business more efficient and scalable.
Makes sense. And that kind of brings us to a question for everyone listening. Where in your own online business could you see a smart injection of resources having the biggest positive impact? Something to think about. All right, moving on to strategy number two, investing in digital marketing. For a lot of us online, this is already a big part of our budget, but the article really emphasizes the importance of seeing it as a strategic investment, not just an expense.
It's true. In the online world, if people can't find you, they can't become your customers. Digital marketing, that's your paid ads, your SEO to get found organically, your social media engagement, that's how you drive traffic, attract potential customers, and ultimately make sales.
Right, and the potential payoff can be huge. Think about a targeted ad campaign that's really hitting the mark, or a website that's consistently ranking high in search results. That's a constant stream of new opportunities coming your way. And the article gives some specific examples of how to make those opportunities count.
Yeah, it talks about putting money into platforms like Facebook ads or Google ads, but it's more than just throwing money at it. The key is optimization, reaching the right people with the right message, driving them to landing pages that are designed to convert visitors into buyers.
It's about making every dollar count. Now let's move on to strategy number three, diversify your income streams. This is all about creating a safety net, especially in the online world where things can change quickly.
Yeah, relying on just one source of income, even if it's doing well right now, can be risky. Diversification is about spreading your bets, having multiple ways to bring in revenue that aren't all tied to the same thing.
And the article gives some practical ideas for this, creating complementary products or services. Let's say you have a successful blog. Maybe you could offer an ebook or an online course based on your content. Or you could expand into a related market, tweak your existing offerings to reach a different niche.
The benefit here is resilience. If one area of your business hits a rough patch, you have other streams of income to keep things afloat. The article highlights this with a good example.
Yeah, they talk about a digital marketing agency that decides to create an online course teaching small business owners how to do their own marketing. They're leveraging their expertise, but they're creating a whole new source of income that's not dependent on individual client projects.
It's a smart way to leverage what they already know in a way that can reach a wider audience.
Makes a lot of sense. Now, this next one might seem a little out of left field for online entrepreneurs, But strategy number 4 is investing in real estate.
Yeah, it's about diversifying into a tangible asset. Your online business might be your main focus, but real estate offers this potential for long-term wealth building. There's the appreciation of the property's value over time, and then there's the income you can generate from renting it out.
And that stability factor is a big plus, especially in the world online business, where your income might fluctuate from month to month. Real estate can be a more predictable, more grounded asset. The article gives a good illustration of this.
They suggest using profits from your online business to purchase rental properties. Not only could you create a passive income stream, but you're also building equity in a physical asset.
Okay, makes sense. Now let's move into some more traditional investment territory with strategy number 5, building a stock investment portfolio.
This is a tried and true way to grow your wealth over the long term. You're essentially buying a piece of other companies, benefiting from their growth and success. It's another way to diversify your financial interests beyond your own business and any real estate holdings you might have.
And the article is really big on diversification within your stock portfolio as well.
Yeah, spreading your investments across different industries is key. It helps to mitigate the risks associated with any single sector having a downturn.
So not putting all your eggs in one basket, basically. And they give an example of what a balanced portfolio might look like.
Right. They talk about a mix of tech stocks, which often have higher growth potential. There are also some blue chip companies. Those are the more established, stable players. And then some index funds, which are essentially baskets of stocks that track a particular market index, giving you instant diversification.
Okay, so a bit of everything to balance risk and reward. Now let's move to something a little more contemporary, shall we say. Strategy number 6 is exploring cryptocurrency investments. This one's been getting a lot of attention lately.
It has. And the article acknowledges both the potential and the volatility of cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin, Ethereum, we've all heard the stories of people making huge returns, but the article also gives a very clear warning about the risk involved.
Yeah, they specifically advise only investing what you can afford to lose. That's crucial to remember.
Absolutely. The example they give is using a portion of your business profits to invest in Bitcoin or Ethereum, but it's presented as a high-risk, high-reward allocation, not the foundation of your entire investment strategy.
Right. Now, for another option to generate passive income, we have strategy number 7, investing in peer-to-peer lending.
This is basically lending money to individuals or small businesses through online platforms, and you earn interest on those loans. It's a way to be the lender without being a bank.
And the potential for a steady stream of passive income can be attractive. The article does point out that there are risks, like any form of lending, but it also mentions that the potential returns can be higher than what you'd get from a traditional savings account or even bonds.
And they give some specific examples of platforms that facilitate this type of lending.
Yeah, they mentioned Lending Club and Prosper, which connect borrowers and investors. And what's interesting is you can often invest smaller amounts across a variety of loans, spreading your risk within that particular asset class. All right, let's shift gears a bit and talk about an investment that benefits you and your business directly. Strategy number 8, investing in yourself through education. This might not show up on a balance sheet, but it's one of the most valuable investments an entrepreneur can make.
Couldn't agree more. In the fast-paced world of online business, you got to keep learning, keep growing, otherwise you risk falling behind. The article highlights a few key ways to invest in your own knowledge and skills.
Things like taking online courses to learn new things, attending seminars and workshops to stay up to date on industry trends, even just setting aside time to read books and articles that can give you new perspectives. All of that contributes to your professional development.
And that directly translates to your business. With more knowledge, you can make better decisions, improve your processes, and adapt to changes more effectively.
And the article gives a good illustration of this.
Yeah, they talk about an entrepreneur who takes a digital marketing certification course. The result: they're better equipped to manage their own ad campaigns, potentially saving money on hiring outside help and getting a better return on their marketing investments.
It's about empowering yourself to be more effective in your business. Now, strategy number 9 is closely related. Invest in the right tools and technology. In the online world, the right tech stack can make a world of difference.
Absolutely. If you want to compete effectively, you need the right tools for the job. The article points to a few key areas where investing in technology can pay off.
Upgrading your project management software so your team can collaborate more effectively. Maybe implementing AI-powered customer service to provide better support and free up your time, or using more sophisticated analytics tools to get deeper insights into your business performance.
It's all about working smarter, not harder.
Exactly. And they give a couple of specific software examples.
Yeah, they talk about automating tasks like invoicing or lead follow-up using platforms like HubSpot or QuickBooks. These tools can take care of the repetitive stuff, letting you and your team focus on the bigger picture.
Okay, so last but not least, we have strategy number 10. Set up a retirement plan. This is something that can easily get pushed aside when you're in the thick of building a business, but it's so crucial for your long-term financial well-being.
It's true. As entrepreneurs, we don't always have those traditional employer-sponsored retirement plans, so we have to be proactive about planning for our future. The article mentions a couple of key options.
Yeah, an IRA, which is an individual retirement account, and a 401k, which you can actually set up for yourself, even if you're self-employed.
It's all about setting yourself up for a financially secure future, even after you decide to step away from your business.
Right, and the example they give is pretty straightforward. Open a Roth IRA, contribute a percentage of your profits regularly, and let that money grow over time.
It's about playing the long game.
So as we wrap things up here, it's clear that investing as an online entrepreneur is about more than just your business. It's about taking a holistic approach to building wealth and securing your financial future using a variety of strategies. Your business success can be the fuel for your broader financial goals.
What I really took away from the article is that successful entrepreneurship isn't just about generating income today. It's about planning, strategizing, and investing for long-term growth and lasting financial independence. These 10 strategies are a great starting point to think about how to make that happen.
And building on that idea, here's a final thought to leave you with. The world of online business and investing is constantly evolving. So thinking about that rapid pace of change, how do you think the best investment strategies for online entrepreneurs might shift over the next 10 years? What new opportunities will emerge? What old strategies might become obsolete? It's something to consider as you navigate your own entrepreneurial journey. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive, and we'll see you next time.